Oh, Dave, don't touch the camera though, okay?
Hi guys, it's Connie here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to David's 20-month update. Today's August 27th and he is 20 months today. And I wasn't going to film another update until he turned 2 years old or 24 months, but I thought I would do one right before he turned 2, and also because I want to make this a proper update. I realized my last update was so crazy and all over the place. I didn't talk about a lot of important things like potty training and what his sleep schedule is like and how he's eating and all that good stuff. So I want to sort of talk about that in this video. I can remember like 2 weeks before he turned 20 months, his vocabulary just was exploding, and also just him like picking up words that like John and I say, repeating after us, things like that, and him just also just saying new words on his own without us asking him to say it, you know? So that was such a huge milestone because I feel like he's really now communicating with us like a real person. David, say hi.
Hello, David, say hi.
Oh, did you wave to the camera?
Say hi, David.
Good job, David. We're talking about you. Huh? What? You see something?
Harmony.
Does that mean I look like my mom? He just pointed to the viewfinder and he's like,
Harmony.
Grandma.
That's,
I don't feel that doesn't make me feel very good, David.
David, don't call Amma Harmony.
What's going on there with my hair? Okay. So yeah, we didn't really start sleep training him. Like his schedule was all over the place. I mean, we did a little bit. We tried, you know, at 12 months, which was way too late, by the way. I know some people that start at like 6 months and they can get their baby down at a certain time and good night and they're in bed. But that's not the way it was for David. Let me jog my memory. Gosh, I would say we got really serious about it right around 14, 15 months. And I read a book. Are you giving mommy a massage?
Oh,
David, thank you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Dave wants to be part of the video.
Right around 14, 15 months is when we really started.
I
love you.
Oh, David.
I love you.
He wants to be part of the video, huh? David, come here.
Okay.
David.
But John and I really don't think that we didn't get into the hang of things in terms of David's sleep. Like, we really got a sense of him around, it wasn't until around 16 months that we were like, we got it down. We got a schedule down. He gets up at a certain time. He takes his nap at a certain time. You know, he eats kind of a little bit all over the place still, but yeah, his sleep got solid for us, and before then it was just like all a blur. Like we feel like we were all over the place with his sleep, you know. But I just remember having a distinct feeling like as a parent going, okay, I got this now. I really am, you know, I got this. I can kind of understand him and like his signs, like when he looks like he's kind of tired, and things like that. Oh, David, ow! Oh my gosh, you're hitting me so hard! David.
Oh my gosh, David.
Look at David's face.
What?
He had this most sinister look on his face, like,
David.
Mommy, I want you to pay attention to me. David.
Okay.
Sorry, almost done. Almost done, okay? Right, John? Like, we didn't really get a sense of, we didn't really get into the hang of things. Like, there was a definite marking point or a certain time where we were like, okay, I get this. I got this down, you know? And I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, like if you're a parent or whatever, like if you ever had that moment or that period of time where it was just, it all started to click, you know what I mean? It all just started to, okay, I got it. Basically, a friend of mine really helped me with the sleep training. She sent me like an ebook that she had purchased, and she's actually going to go on to become a sleep coach. She really just pushed me because I was kind of wishy-washy with his sleep, and also John, it didn't help that John was not on board with me with like kind of letting him cry, because he's very against cry it out, but I think that it's necessary. We have to go, it's like that hump that you have to get over. they're gonna cry. You know, it doesn't mean that we're bad parents, doesn't mean that we're neglecting them, or doesn't mean that we're psychologically damaging them. They're gonna have to cry and realize, you know, every time that they cry, we can't just go and like cater to them. You know, we have to let them go through that. You know, it's hard, but it's very necessary. So anyways, there's a threshold to the cry it out method. We didn't really let David cry for more than 10 minutes, but the sleep training still worked. So my mom, being the loving grandmother that she is, thinks that her grandson is the smartest kid in the world, okay? And she's like, David is smart. If you just teach him how to use that potty, he's gonna get it right away. And keep in mind, my mom has not taken care of a little toddler, you know, infant, toddler, whatever, for many, many years. So anyway, my mom thought that David was ready for potty training, and she was like, you need to go get the potty, the little potty for him, and you need to start training him. Well, that was 2 months ago, and David was just not ready. He just didn't, you know, get it, like, at all. I mean, not that I really tried, but I instinctually as a mother just knew that he was not ready for potty training. And it was only recently, I would say about a week ago, where David was actually telling me, he's just started to tell me that he went poo-poo. So a lot of times, like, he'll tell me right before it all comes out. So there's like literally no time to get him over to the potty and stuff like that. So I'm still trying to figure out the potty training. But this is a clue to me that he's very close to beginning or starting the potty training process. 2 months ago, he was not ready. But now I'm thinking that because he's telling me, he says poo-poo. He goes poo-poo. So right in the middle of doing it, right before, not really after. Maybe he did once, but he will let me know in some way that he has gone number 2 in his diaper. So I think that's a really great sign. That is one of the signs that show potty training readiness from, you know, all the articles that I've read and stuff like that. As far as actually doing it, I haven't really started just yet. I'm still kind of researching and trying to find out, you know, what to do, what's the best way to go about doing it. In the past update, I had mentioned that one of the hardest things about David, or, you know, mothering for me or parenting, was eating. And it was especially hard at 12 months because he did have some teeth, but he didn't really have a lot of the back teeth, you know. So I was always concerned about giving him foods that he could possibly choke on. He wasn't, you know, really ready to chew and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, but a lot of moms I know have babies chewing on like chunks of chicken when they're like 7 months old, okay? But that was not David. And he still doesn't like chewing on relatively harder things. So he still likes really soft foods. I feed him a lot of pastas. For instance, like tofu, like a soft tofu and rice, and I'll make a little soy sauce to go with it, like pour it on top. Spaghetti and turkey meatballs is a good one. He'll never really say no to mac and cheese, and lots of fruits, and veggies, not so much. I tried several times to give him like steamed veggies. He hates it. So the way that I get veggies in is, the only vegetable that he does like are like steamed zucchini, but everything else, like broccoli or carrots or whatever, even peas, he doesn't really like. So a lot of times I'll make a smoothie and I'll put some spinach and some kale in the smoothie and sort of get his vegetables in that way. It's hard. Vegetables at this age. Yeah. So, I mean, I wish my kid was one of those kids that would love veggies and just munching on veggies, but he's not, unfortunately. But I would say that David is an okay eater. I know other kids around his age that are eating way better than he is. And I wish that, oh, David, mommy's sorry. You want my attention, huh? Whoa, whoa.
Oh. David, turn around. Why don't you show David? Yeah? Here's David at 20-month birthday. David's 20 months.
David, okay, we're almost done. Almost done. Okay, so yeah, so that's pretty much it for David. He does love fruits, and yeah, so 20 months and he's 4 months away from turning 2. I'm still trying to convince John that we should have a birthday party for him. But John's like, no.
No, we can, but not a huge one.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh.
So that's it for us, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this update. I think it was a better update than my previous one. And if you guys have any questions whatsoever, just leave them in the comments below. Also, if you can, drop me a note and let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see next. I'd like to be a little bit more interactive with you guys and really hear from you. I don't get a lot of comments. So yeah, let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!